Hey friends, Mr. E here, and a lot of you are probably leveling your Hive Scum right now, so I wanted to put out a build that I think is really strong, that is just going to face roll through most content. This is a hard class to level, guys, especially as you're pushing difficulties. It is no RBDs. I think that the low defensiveness of this class, especially for a lot of players, is going to be their undoing. So I wanted to do something that is very simple, doesn't require a whole lot of technical skill, and also more importantly, you can use a weapon that we already have the mastery rating for to just kind of cheese that leveling process. And that is the whole idea behind it, is we're just going to brute force our way through all the lower difficulties. Now, when you get to higher difficulties, it still will 100% work. This build would definitely do work into even Havoc 40, but it's just going to be a very easy build to level with smoothly as you progress through things. So if you like that idea, if you like the sound of my voice, if you like more builds for Dark Tide or whatever, you should subscribe, help me grow the channel, and comment down below if you've got any build ideas you want me to focus on next. Let's go ahead and take a look at our melee weapon here. We've got the Tack Axe, which apparently I did not actually roll correctly, but whatever. We should be minimizing mobility here with maximizing everything else, but hey, this is a good representation of what it'll look like on your character because you're leveling right now, right? Certainly not just me having an oversight. I was deliberately showcasing you an unoptimized weapon. But as far as perks down here, grab some extra flak armor, grab some extra melee crit chance, then go shred and head taker. You should probably have this weapon all the way masteried up at this point, because this is a weapon that is on a ton of other classes. So you can go to those other classes, buy a bunch of these, and then level them up to green, and then sell them or salvage them in order to get the mastery up if you really need to. And that way you'll have a 500 power level weapon going right into your first game with this class. Then we're going to grab the needle pistol. Now, granted, you won't have everything unlocked for the needle pistol right away, but what you should be working towards is as soon as you hit the mastery level 7, swap your mark to the Mark II needle pistol, which will give you the ability to swap the modes to the blue mode that can spread toxin to lots of enemies. But more importantly for the needle pistol here, just use this on bosses and use this on crushers. You know, two enemies that you just want to put some extra damage on. Use a couple shots on those enemies, get them all dotted up, and they'll actually die quite quickly, especially on lower difficulties. You won't see that many of them on lower difficulties, which is nice, so this is a great pull when you do. For Curios, just grab triple toughness with triple stamina regeneration, triple combat ability regeneration, triple extra toughness. That's pretty simple there. Obviously, you won't have 17% toughnesses. I went ahead and dropped 60,000 milk bucks on these, so that was a waste, but whatever. As far as progressing your stim lab, just be orienting yourself towards this path right here. This is all you're going to need. You won't have this right away. You take a little while to unlock enough stim points in order to get this up and running. So don't worry about this until you are a little bit higher level. But yeah, make certain you do have points allocated in your stim because it is very good. Starting off the talent tree, let's start up here at the top right. Tertium Welcome, Precision Violence, Float Like a Butterfly, and Untouchable. And then as soon as possible, get down here to your chem grenade, swap from that blackout nade, the flashbang, and get that chem grenade swapped in, guys. The chem grenade is an amazing grenade. There's a lot of situations in games where you're getting overwhelmed. There's lots of stuff. This thing has 20 seconds of just kill everything that walks into its radius, especially on lower difficulties. You throw this thing down, that entire direction that the horde is coming from is just going to be instantly wiped out, no problem for literally 20 seconds. So 3 of those is crazy, and we're actually going to get the, you just so pick these up. If you see a pack of grenades, throw them into the distance and then pick some more up. Come down here and we're going to grab ourselves Anarchist. We're also going to come out here and grab Long Lasting to push our stim a little bit farther. Grab yourself Rampage with Boiling Blood and Pulverizing Strikes. Now, we're like 15 or 20 levels into the leveling process at this point, but just in case you are leveling with this character and taking it even farther, we're going to go over here and go Crit Chance Boost, Swift Endurance, Hypercritical, Sweet Spot, and Pickpocket. The reason we are choosing Pickpocket is this is a 1-point dip that enables us to get infinite ammo with the needle pistol. So do not be shy about just shooting with this needle pistol. Every time you pick up an elite or specialist kill from any means, you will get I believe it's like 20 rounds back. So that's plenty, right? So that enables you to be like, oh, there's some crushers coming at me. I don't want to fight them with melee. Let's just shoot like 5 needles into them. Okay, they're dead. That's way easier than having to worry about actually melee fighting a lot of times. Over here, we get the melee damage in all 4 of these blessings. This is going to give us tons of defenses right here. We get extra damage against leads and monstrosities, extra cleave, which helps with when we are in our downtime for rampage, Hive City Brawler for damage reduction and damage, and Hyper Violence, which is going to enable us to cleave through hordes between that and Hypercritical, and finally Adrenaline Frenzy with both the 5% toughness per second and the increased duration of Adrenaline Frenzy, which is going to make you about as tanky as this class can get in melee, very survivable, as well as just having lots of damage as well. So yeah, nice all-rounder build, very simple to get things going with. You won't have any problems, I don't imagine, with sustaining the damage and survivability required to clear all 30 levels of leveling stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy some gameplay if you want to see how this thing functions in the field, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
watching, bro.